guys, it's Brittany, and today's video is finally my Q&A video, which is why I uploaded on Tuesday, since I no longer upload on Tuesdays anymore, but I didn't want to take away from a paranormal video this week. So, I mean, you saw me yesterday on Monday, and then you'll see me again tomorrow on Wednesday, and that starts my whole Valentine's Day thing that I'm doing on my channel, which is why I'm wearing these glasses. I just felt like wearing them today because tomorrow is my whole Valentine's Day thing, which I'm super excited about. My set is right there. If you want to see my set, I uploaded a video on Instagram at BRITTYY44, so if you want to see it. So getting into my Q&A. So I posted a selfie on Instagram, and I think this is how I'm going to do Q&As from now on. It just makes it so much easier, so make sure to follow me at BRITTY44 so you don't miss the next Q&A, because I need to do these more often. I really do. So I posted a picture, and then I told you guys to leave your comments, not your comments, your questions down below, and holy crap, there are so many. There are a total of 365 questions. So I'm sorry if I do not get to your question. I'm just gonna pick at random. So here we go, and I'm going to try to answer as quickly as I can as well, because I do tend to talk a lot. How long have you loved horror movies and scary things? Since my mom gave birth to me. It's just how I came out. That's just, it's who I am. It's just, I don't know. It's just who I am. I've always loved the paranormal and scary things, creepy things, ever since my mom gave birth to me. Really. How much does YouTube mean to you? YouTube means the absolute world to me. I mean, I think you guys can tell I put so much into my videos. I've been filming videos since I was 12 years old. Of course, YouTube came out in 2005. I joined in 2006. I didn't start uploading till 2007, but I've been filming videos forever. So it's just a huge passion of mine, and you know, I used to film videos with my webcam, and obviously back in the day there was nowhere to upload it. So like I'm talking about when I was like 11, 12 years old, I would film videos on my webcam, lip syncing, talking, and I had no audience. I would just watch it for myself. So it's been a very long time, and YouTube has changed my life, and it's incredible having amazing people like you, like all my viewers who actually watch me and actually like what I do when I never planned to be a YouTuber. You know what I mean? So it means the absolute world to me. It has changed my life forever. So I am forever grateful for YouTube. What's your favorite haunted place you visited? By the way, I love you. I love you too. My favorite place? Wow, I don't even know. I like every place that I've been to so far, but I know the place that will be my favorite place that I will visit is Chillingham Castle, even though I haven't been there yet. But once I am there, then I can tell you that that is my favorite place. But I love everywhere I go, of course. Have you experienced anything paranormal recently? By the way, love you so much. Love you too. Yeah, I actually had a dream a few days ago when I was in Niagara Falls, and it was about my grandma, because she did pass almost 2 years ago, I believe. I've seen my grandma a lot in my dreams, and I believe in visitation dreams, and every time I have a visitation dream, I wake up and I'm just in tears, like my face is soaked, and that's how I know that it's a visitation dream, and that's how I know that it's real. So I had a dream last week, and Niagara Falls is a place that my grandma always went to, so I kind of knew that she was with me when I was there and like filming at certain locations. So I had a dream that she came to me and she said, "You're doing a really good job on your videos." That's all she said, and she just looked how she always looked, and I woke up and my face was soaked, and I knew that it was a visitation dream. So it's good to know that she sees what I'm doing and she loves what I'm doing. So I will consider that my most recent paranormal activity that's happened. Even though it was a dream, but like I said, I believe in visitation dreams, and I know it was her. Will you ever consider reading the Harry Potter books? So I can't believe you actually remember this, but wow. So yes, it's true. I am a huge Harry Potter fan. Also, I'm wearing my Dark Mark scarf. But I am a huge Harry Potter fan, but I have never read a Harry Potter book in my life. I just don't read. It's not my thing. I get bored, which is really odd because I'm constantly reading on the internet, like, you know, looking up stuff and, you know, reading about the paranormal. So it's kind of weird. It's something about a book. I can't just sit there and read a book, but I can go online for hours and read about the paranormal and ghosts, you know, haunting this place, and you know what I mean? So I don't really make sense. But yeah, I've never read a Harry Potter book. I think I've read a sentence, probably not, or maybe the back of the book, but I'm not a reader. I don't read. I just watch the movies. But hopefully one day I will actually sit down and read the Harry Potter books, since I am obsessed with Harry Potter. So hopefully one day. Who's your biggest inspiration? By the way, love you so much. Hashtag Brittyrims. I love you too, and thank you so much. I love your username, BRITTYIsBay. Just thank you. That's just, it's so flattering to me that that is your username on Instagram. Just thank you so much. I love it, and I love all of your edits. They're amazing. So my biggest inspiration, I would say, is Zach Bagans. I want to be just like him. Like, he's been going so strong with the paranormal since his 20s, and you know, I'm in my 20s right now, and he's like, what, almost 40? He's 38, I believe, and he's still going strong after all these years, and I want to be strong, and he's someone that I really admire and somebody that I want to be like, you know, and he's the king of the paranormal, like, hello. But yeah, he's definitely my inspiration within the paranormal. He's someone that I would love to meet, as you guys know, and I'm a big fan of Ghost Adventures, as you guys know, so Zach Bagans for sure. What kind of music / artist do you listen to besides Britney Spears and Michael Jackson, because we know how much you love them? Yes, Michael Jackson is my #1, Britney Spears is my #2, so I'm always listening to Michael Jackson and Britney Spears, and I actually don't listen to anything else, like nothing on the radio. The other two that I listen to, like, so yeah, Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, Linkin Park. Linkin Park has been my favorite band forever. I freaking love Linkin Park. They will always have a place in my heart, a soft spot. Like, I love Linkin Park so much. And I also really love the band Him, and I've loved Him since, like, Him, H-I-M, since I was 14, and I kind of like got away from their music for a while, and I just like got back into them again, listening to all of their albums. So I really like them, but I don't listen to anything on the radio. So people are always like, do you listen to this person? Do you listen to that person? I'm like, I've never heard of that person. Or they'll be like, have you heard this song? I'm like, no, I haven't. The only person on the radio who I actually like and like actually listen to her songs, I don't know all of her songs, I don't own her albums, but I know like her singles and stuff that I really like, is Ellie Goulding. I believe that's how you say her name. But she's someone that I actually like, but I don't listen to the radio. I just, Britney Spears, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's #1. So Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, Linkin Park, and Him, and sometimes Ellie Goulding, and that's it. That's it. What inspired you to become a YouTuber? Well, that's just kind of the thing. Nothing inspired me to be a YouTuber because, like I said earlier, I've been filming videos since I was like 11 and 12 years old, just for my viewing, just to, you know, it's just something that I love to do. You know, I didn't have a phone back then. I always went outside and played, but I also would be indoors filming videos and just watching myself, and you know, I didn't have an audience. I would show my parents and maybe some of my friends, but that's about it. But it's just something that I've always done, and I've been on YouTube since 2007, and you know, I just did it for fun, and it's just turned into this crazy thing, and I just never thought that I would have the audience that I have now, especially with the paranormal. You know, it's not the most popular thing on YouTube, so the fact that I have a following, like a huge following. Right now, I just hit 345,000 today. Like, it's crazy. You would think that the paranormal wouldn't be a huge thing, but it's really cool meeting so many of you and just hearing your stories and stuff. So it's just, YouTube is amazing. But no, it wasn't like my goal to be a YouTuber. It's just something that I've always done, and then it just kind of turned into me being a YouTuber. So I'm very grateful and I'm very blessed, and it's amazing. Who do you look up to the most? Definitely Zach Bagans. He's someone that I want to be like when he's someone I want to be like now, but he's someone that I want to, you know, when I'm his age, I want to still be going strong, and I want to, you know, he has his own museum now, and you know, he's someone that keeps me motivated. Like, he helps to keep me motivated, even though he doesn't even know he's helping. But you know, just by watching Ghost Adventures, because you guys know my ultimate dream is to have my own paranormal TV show. Like, watching ghost adventures and stuff really like helps to keep me motivated. And you know, but you know, then I tell myself I'm already living my dream. I'm on YouTube, and you know, I kind of just make my own show. I go to haunted places on my own, and you know what I mean? So that's just how I look at it. I'm living my dream, and I'm so thankful and just grateful, and I just can't believe that this is all happening. Like, it's insane. And I'm hoping that it forever continues, and I'm getting stronger every year, and you know, so Zach Bagans definitely. Ooh, Harley Quinn or Slytherin? Slytherin, obviously, sorry. I love Slytherin, it's my life. I love how a Hogwarts house is my life, but it is. I mean, I'm always representing my house and you guys, I call you my brethrens. Like, I am a dedicated fan. Do you ever get scared of you being possessed during a paranormal game? By the way, I love you. I love you too. I do always have that at the back of my mind, but I take it so seriously what I do, and I know that I have a lot of fun, and my personality is very out there. Like, I'm crazy, I'm girly, I'm just insane, but I'm proud of it. And part of me is scared, but you know, I just take it seriously, and I know it looks like we're always having fun, and I want to have that on my channel, mix fun and scary. It's just what I'm all about. But I just take it seriously, and I watch my back. I watch my own back, and so far I have been good. So let's hope that it stays that way. Will you ever come to Austin, Texas? Are you going to get noticed by GAC? And would you meet Emma Watson? I would love to come to Texas. I've been to many states, but I've never been to Texas, and that's definitely on my list. So yes, for sure. Your next question, are you gonna get noticed by GAC? I don't know. I have not been noticed by them. Well, I have been noticed by Aaron a couple years back in 2014. He actually liked one of my Instagram pictures. I don't know how, because it's not like I wrote on one of his Instagram pictures being like, yo, come check me out. Like, I never did that. What's your zodiac sign? I am a Cancer, and I'm super proud of my sign. I love my sign so much. I'm also the sign of the crab, and my name is Brittany Crab, so I just think it's so fitting. But I am a typical Cancer, and I love my sign so much. Pet peeves. Girl, I have so many pet peeves. I hate people who don't. I hate it when they don't wash their hands. I hate it when I'm out in public and then I hear somebody talking about how they had a stomach virus. I have this radar, seriously, for people who have stomach viruses, since I'm emetophobic. So I know when people around me are getting over a stomach virus, or they have one right now. Like, why are you out in public? But I just have this radar, and it just tunes me into people's conversations if they're talking about vomit, a stomach virus. Like, it just, why am I always bumping into these people? I don't know why. I don't know if God wants me to face my fear once and for all, but it scares me so much. Also too, I can't stand bullies. I cannot stand bullies, disrespectful people, but especially the bullies who say that they are against bullying and hatred and all this stuff, and yet they're the ones who are bullying and hating on people, or the people who have an Instagram profile saying, no hate, all haters will be blocked, I'm a lovely person, and then they're the ones that are hating and saying rude things about people. I don't know, I just cannot stand bullies. I block out all negativity. I can't stand it, but yeah, those are my main pet peeves. Do hate comments upset you? No, not anymore. When I was first starting out, so my first comment ever on YouTube was actually a hate comment. And I'll never forget that because, you know, I was bullied like severely in high school. And I think it was someone from high school who wrote on my video. I don't know how they found it, but I remember at that point I was like, wow, like, is this my life? Should I even continue? Because I just know these people are still gonna be bullying me even after high school. So I'm so happy I didn't listen to myself back then and I kept pushing forward. But yeah, my first comment on YouTube was a hate comment. But no, when I see hate comments today, I just kind of like laugh at them because they say the dumbest things. People hate me because I'm blonde. People hate me because I love pink and I love sparkles. People hate me because I'm being myself in my videos. Like, I'm being myself. I mean, that's one of the #1 comments, nice comments that I get. People appreciate how I'm just being myself and I inspire people to be themselves, and that means the world to me. That is what I love doing. It doesn't bother me anymore. I just kind of laugh. But you know, I do get some serious hate comments like death threats, and that is just kind of like, wow, you know, these people want me dead, and I just think it's pretty disgusting. But I just block people. Life is too short to let these people in. Block them out. Enjoy your life. I am a totally different person in my 20s. totally different from when I was a teenager and I was so insecure and these bullies got to me. Sorry, I'm gonna go into some rampage and rant, but I'm just so sick of seeing bullies attacking people online all the time. Worst thing you did as a teen. Okay, the worst thing that I ever did as a teen was definitely when I forged a note in high school because somebody said something to me. I forget what they said, but I was always bullied, like I just said in the last question, and somebody just said something to me about my face because I was always bullied about my face, and it just really got to me. I had enough that day, so I remember my parents were in Las Vegas for the week, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna write a note. I'm just not going to school. My parents will never find out. So I don't know why I did this, but yeah, I forged a note. Long story short, they found out that I forged it. They called my parents. They suspended me from school for 3 days. I still remember getting pulled out of my fashion class and the VP came and was like, we need to see Brittany Crab. And then I stood up and everyone's like, ooh, but I knew that I was in trouble. My VP then told me it is illegal for you to be at school for the next 3 days. And I remember looking at him and I was like, oh yeah, that's awesome. And he just looked at me like, okay. But yeah, so I forged that note. I also forged my dad's signature a lot in high school because I was failing all of my classes. I was horrible in high school. Like, I was a good person, but I hated high school so much. I just hated everybody at my school. Everybody treated me like crap, and I was failing all of my classes. It was awful, and they say high school is the best years of your life. Like, no, probably the worst years of my life. And I'm not trying to like play the victim and people feel sorry for me. I'm just still pissed off about what happened to me back then. But you know, I'm trying to rise. Like, I'm such a different person today and I'm so much more positive and happy all the time and I'm just being myself and I just don't care. But yeah, so I forged a note and I forged my dad's signature on, like, you know when you had to get stuff signed from your teachers, but it basically was saying like your child is failing the class and then the parent has to sign it. I didn't want my parents seeing that, so I forged it. My teachers all knew. They called my parents. I used to delete the messages on the home phone that they would leave for my parents so my parents wouldn't hear, but then they kept calling every day and then eventually my parents found out. But yeah, I would never forge a note ever again, of course, but that's what I did, and do not do that. Do not. Which cities/states do you plan on coming to in the US and which are your favorites? Love you, girl. Love you too. Cities and states. I want to go all over the US because you guys know, like, I'm obsessed with the United States. I love all the states. Like, I love California. I love Florida. What else do I love? I love New York, like New York City. I went to Arizona recently, like Phoenix, Arizona. I loved it there. Oh my God. Las Vegas, Nevada. Like, Las Vegas is my favorite place ever. I live for Vegas. That is my favorite place on earth. I'm so happy when I'm there. So I'm hoping to go back really soon because of Zach's museum, and also too, I'm trying to meet Britney Spears this year. So yeah, you know, and I love Pennsylvania. I'm always happy when I'm in Pennsylvania, like anywhere in Pennsylvania, and it's so close to the border. South Carolina, of course, I'm always down there. I love Georgia. I love all the states. I love every single state. But I'm planning to go to Pennsylvania sometime in April, and you know, I'm trying to go to Louisiana, Alabama, trying to go all over, and just for my channel. Like, these trips are just for my channel, just to film. So I'm trying, and yeah, I just want to go all over the US. Freaking love that country so much. Can you talk about conspiracy theories on your channel? I have thought about doing a conspiracy video, but honestly, I feel like so many people out there have done it, and I like to do my own thing. I don't like to do what everyone else is doing, if you know what I mean. So I thought about it, like, especially when that whole Britney Spears conspiracy theory was like everywhere about her being a clone and stuff, and since you guys know I love Britney Spears, I was like, maybe I could do a Britney Spears one, but I was like, you know what, it just seems like, you know, it's not what I do, even though I do a bunch of creepy stuff, but I just stick to my own thing and do it my way, and I just, you know, I like to be different. Why do you love Harry Potter so much? Well, it's actually quite funny because when Harry Potter, like the first movie, came out, I remember my whole family watching it, and I did not like Harry Potter. I actually couldn't stand it. I didn't understand why everyone was making this huge deal about it. I was like, you guys like, oh, I almost dropped my phone. I was like, oh my god, these people like wizards and magic, and I actually thought it was so funny. Like, I just didn't understand why everybody was obsessed, but my whole family just loved Harry Potter, and I watched it and I hated it. Well, actually, I think I watched half of it. I just thought it was so dumb. I know, right? It's so weird. And then a few months later, I just felt like watching it one day and I fell in love. I don't know what happened, but I'm 26 years old right now. And I think Harry Potter came out when I was like, what, 11? So I've been pretty hardcore obsessed since that moment. The second time watching it, I don't know what happened, but I'm still going strong with my Harry Potter love and my Slytherin pride, so it's really weird. If you were asked to be in any scary movie, which one would you choose? P.S. I love you, Brittany. I want to meet you someday. We have so many similar interests. Woo, Ghost Adventures. Oh, well, thank you. I love you too. That's very sweet of you. What was it? Which movie? If I was asked to be in any scary movie, Annabelle. Definitely Annabelle or the Conjuring movies, or yeah. And I recently saw Split, and I know it's not really like a horror movie. I would have loved to be the main guy in Split. I just thought the actor did such an amazing job, and I would love to be in a crazy thriller. Is it even a thriller? It's kind of a thriller. Yeah, a crazy movie like that, you know? I loved it, and I thought it was great. I don't know. It was crazy. But yeah, I would love to be in Split, even though it already happened. And Annabelle already happened, and like The Conjuring. But there's another one coming out, but I don't know. Ooh, this question right here. If you can relive that moment when you saw the ghost in your parents' room, how would you? Oh, how would you want to make that moment different? I really like that question. I like all of your questions, but this is a real thinker. So if you don't know what this question is about, so long story short, when I was 4 years old, I saw a green hand in my parents' bedroom one night. It was like, came up the side of the bed like this, and it was a green hand. It was going like this. It was like some alien / zombie, witch, ghost, demon hand. It had really long fingernails. It was green. There was warts all over it, and it was like playing with me. It was so weird. It was bizarre. And I also like made videos about it, like my Paranormal Experiences. I actually reenacted it. I did an Are You Afraid of the Dark inspired video where I reenacted my experience, but I also exaggerated it a bit because I did that like, what, a year ago, and you know, I am obviously not 4 years old anymore, so I kind of made it a bit more scary, but it's exactly what happened, but kind of exaggerated, if you know what I mean. So I will link those videos down below if you want to watch them. But how I would change anything, I would actually look over the bed and see what that hand was attached to. If it was a body, if it was just like a floating hand and an arm, you know, like I would actually look over the bed, see what it was attached to. And can you imagine if it really was some demonic entity, alien thing down there? That would freak me out. But if that happened to me today, which I wish that it would happen, to be honest, today I would probably grab my camera and film, but back then I wish that I looked over to see and then take it from there. How old are you? I get this a lot. I am 26. Some people think I'm 44 because I'm BRITTY44. I'm like, no, I'm not 44. But then a lot of people think I'm a teenager, so thank you. The younger, the better. But yeah, I'm 26, but I don't feel 26. I honestly feel like I'm 18, and I think I will always feel like I'm 18, and I'm happy about that. Do you like candles? If so, what smell? Yeah, I love candles. I haven't lit a candle in a while for my videos, but I used to always have one like in my hosting room. Oh my god, my old set. I miss that set so much. I used to have a candle behind me all the time. And for Halloween I had candles as well, but I love like the pumpkin scent. I love birthday cake. Birthday cake is definitely my favorite scent, and I just love going to Bath and Body Works. But like anything that's really sweet and sugary, I love those scents. What's your all-time favorite candy? By the way, I love you so much. Oh, girl, I love you too, by the way. I freaking love Skittles. I love Skittles so much. What hair dye do you use? Well, for all the crazy colors that I've had, I used Manic Panic, which I'm probably not gonna use anymore because this pink was once red, which I dyed my hair red in October, and it's still, like, it has not come out. It just turned to this really nice baby pink, which I'm actually really loving. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna get my hair done professionally from now on. My blonde hair though, I get this done professionally, but the crazy colors that I've done over like the last year has all been me. It's just been manic panic. But now I'm just gonna go to the salon if I actually want crazy colors in my hair, because I trust them more than me. Can you please do some makeup tutorials? Your makeup is always amazing. Oh my god, why thank you. You can incorporate the paranormal into some killer makeup tutorials. I need to get my makeup looking like yours, so pretty please. Ooh, girl, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That is so nice of you. Okay, put my phone down for this one. You know, that is a really good idea, mixing the paranormal and makeup. I can see myself doing that for Halloween or something, but I don't want to change my content on my channel because I love what I'm doing already, and I love makeup. As you guys can tell, I wear makeup all the time. It just goes with my style. I love to be bold, I love to stand out, and I love having a dark lip, a bright lip. Like, I just love it. I love having black eyes. Like, I just love a smoky, black, bold eye. But you know, I actually did have a makeup channel at one point a long time ago, just for fun. Just for fun. And I just thought, like, maybe I could try it, but this BRITTY44 has always been my main channel, and always like paranormal and horror and just creepy stuff, right? So I did have a makeup channel, and I did get a lot of subscribers on there, but I ended up deleting that channel because I wasn't having fun with it anymore. It just wasn't me having a makeup channel. I felt like I was trying to be someone that I'm not, and as much as I love makeup and doing it on myself, I don't love filming tutorials and putting it on the internet, even though I did do a tutorial for Annabelle back in October, but that was so fun because it was Halloween makeup and it's Annabelle, so I really made it kind of spooky, and it was just kind of my way, because I know I always get makeup tutorial requests, and it's just not what I do, and I like to stay true to myself and my passion, and I would never change my channel. Have you ever thought of doing a ghost hunting meet and greet? You could hold a contest or something, and then you could lead a lucky few in a ghost hunting investigation. That is one of my dreams. Like, you know how a lot of YouTubers go on tours and stuff? I want to do that, but I just, like, okay, I don't know how to word this. I'm so scared if I was gonna have a meet and greet, and I don't like using that, meet and greet. Like, I don't like saying that because I'm not famous, and I'm not famous, and I know I have dedicated viewers and you guys are amazing, you rock my world, but I'm not a famous person, and I would never think of myself as famous. So I guess like a meetup, I would call it like a meetup. I don't know, if going on a tour or something, I'm just scared that people wouldn't show up, and I think a lot of people have that fear, but I'm so scared that nobody would show up because I'm not a popular YouTuber. Like, I'm not a big YouTuber, and I know I have so many followers and so many subscribers and stuff, but YouTube doesn't even know who I am. I would love to meet my viewers, and I've met a lot of you in person, but doing a ghost hunting, that is like my dream. If I was gonna go on tour or something, like, it just sounds weird to me because I'm like, I'm not famous, like, you know what I mean? I wish, but I'm not. But if I was gonna do something like that, which I definitely want to do, that would be amazing, I would make it like a ghost hunting thing. And it was just, I don't know, because I don't have a manager, I don't have anybody like really like helping me. Oh, I can't talk. I need a manager. I don't know, I need somebody to like help me with things, but I don't have a manager. I mean, my dad helps me a lot, and like my brother Jonathan helps me too, but besides that, like, I don't have any help. I don't know how I would form a meet and greet, but I would die if that happened. That would be epic and amazing, and that would be so awesome. So hopefully one day, I hope so, we'll see. Would you visit the suicide forest? Yes, yes, in a heartbeat. If someone said, girl, we got you a ticket to fly you right to the suicide forest, like, I would go on that airplane. I don't know what airline would take you right to the suicide forest, but yes, definitely. What do you do to cheer yourself up when you're sad? What do I do to cheer myself up? I honestly just watch YouTube videos. I try to think positive. I like to reflect a lot. Like, I'm always reflecting on life and thinking. I do it all the time, and I love being alone. Like, I'm kind of a loner. That sounds really weird, but I actually enjoy being by myself and just being alone, and just, I don't know. being alone makes me happy, but also being around people makes me happy. But when I'm sad, I kind of just like to be alone, and I just like to listen to Michael Jackson, blare Michael Jackson, dance around. Like, there's this remix, it's called like the best Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal remix ever. It's on YouTube, and I just blare it, and I dance, and it just makes me very happy. That's what makes me happy. That's what cheers me up. And I just try to like keep telling myself, like, girl, like, you're living your dream right now. Well, majority of your dream. Like, you have an awesome life. Like, don't be sad. Don't let this get you down. And, you know, of course I'll have my sad days and be like depressed, but I'm always trying to remind myself that I'm so lucky, and I just can't believe what I'm doing in life right now. I never thought this would ever happen. Never in a million years. So I'm always trying to remind myself, and then of course listen to Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, and yeah, just go on Netflix, watch Dance Moms, Pretty Little Liars, over and over again. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, you guys, so I guess I'm gonna end it there, but holy crap, there's so many questions. I feel so bad that I didn't get to them all, and I knew that wouldn't happen. It's just, I'm sorry. So I feel really bad if I did not get to your question. Do not think that I'm ignoring you. That is not the case at all. I was picking super randomly. But anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you rock my world, and the song lyrics of Michael Jackson. Hashtag team BRITTY44, hashtag brethrens, hey. And tomorrow on my channel starts my whole Valentine's Day thing on my channel. Of course, it starts tomorrow because it's February 1st, and then it goes to February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. But it's not like a happy thing. Like, it's gonna be creepy. It's a creepy Valentine's thing that I'm doing on my channel. So just so you know that, you know, because that's what I do. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.